There's little doubt who's cheering for who as the 16th running the Solheim Cup gets underway in Scotland. And with Morgan Pressel's opening drive, all the lead up is behind us. Let's go to the morning 4-ball matches. Now, Pressel is undefeated in Solheim Cup play in her career. She is the veteran on this U.S. team, and she's teamed up with Marina Alex, taking on Carlota Saganda and Bronte Law. And on one, it's Alex. Perhaps a few jitters in her first Solheim Cup appearance. She misses the par putt as Saganda and Law go one up early. The first sister act to team up in Solheim Cup history is Jessica and Nelly Korda as they take on Caroline Masson and Jody Ewart-Shadoff. First hole, great approach by Nelly, and that would set up Jessica for the birdie putt as the Kordas win the first hole. And hey, the Korda connection will strike right off the bat, and they'd strike early and often, including on the second hole as Jessica knocks down a par putt to move 2 up after 2 holes. Now back to Pressel on 5. She and Marina Alex, they're 2 down through 4 holes, but a fire starter of a putt, a great putt from Pressel as they move 1 back. Staying on 5 and over to Georgia Hall. She's playing with Céline Boutier versus Lexi Thompson and Brittany Altamare. Into the wind and right at the hole. The Europeans would birdie to move 1 up. Solheim Cup play means going that extra mile, and for Annie Park, that meant ankle deep in the water. And she does pretty well to get this ball out of a bad spot, but would end up with double bogey. Azahara Munoz and Charlie Hull would take advantage as the Europeans go 2 up. Pressel and Alex now all square with Saganda and Law until Pressel bags this birdie on 10 to move 1 up. More great putting on 10. This time it's Céline Boutier. She and Georgia Hall already 2 up, and Thompson and Altamare. And this birdie would bump that to 3 up. And yes, the captain loves that. And we're having all sorts of fun on that par 3 10th. The Kordas now 5 up in their match, and Jessica's fine touch ends up with the spectacular birdie and the fist pump to boot. They stay 5 up. Charlie Hull now on 13. She and teammate Azahara Munoz tied with Annie Park and Megan Kang. Until this, the approach will roll to within about 4 feet, and that's all that the Spaniard Munoz needs as she steps up and knocks that down to go 1 up. Now the Kordas would win their match 6-4, so the Americans had a win on the board. Big putt here for the Europeans. Carlota Saganda on 17, trailing Pressel and Alex, but not anymore. The great birdie stroke as that match is back on even terms with 1 hole to play. Thompson and Altamare 3 down with 3 holes to play to Hall and Boutier, and they would extend things with this nice putt from Altamare, but would eventually bow out on 17. Hall and Boutier beat Thompson and Altamare 2-1. To Pressel, now on 18, all squared with a chance to win the match against Saganda and Law, but she leaves it short as that match is halved. So it's up to Annie Park on 17. She's 1 down to Hull and Munoz, but this par putt will not go, meaning the Europeans take the early lead in 4-ball play. It's 2.5 to 1.5 following the morning rounds at the 16th Solheim Cup in Scotland.